Hey guys, so I am back with another makeup tutorial, and this time I did some neutral eyes, as you can see, using my e.l.f. Beauty Encyclopedia. So this was requested a lot actually for me to do like a neutral eyes, because I already did 2 looks using this Beauty Encyclopedia. I did 2 smoky eyes, so you guys should check that out. I will have a link here and here. So you guys should watch it after you watch this one. So I use the neutral shades in the palette, and I use this brown right here. These 2 shimmery taupey shades right here all over the lids, and just a tad of this black. And be very careful when you use this black eyeshadow, because it is very glittery and shimmery, and it can get all over the place if you are not careful and if you apply it the wrong way. So yeah, that's the look, and I hope you guys like this tutorial. Please stay tuned if you want to learn how to do this. I moisturize my face and I apply lip balm on my lips, and I like to do that step first because I want that lip balm to moisturize my lips while I do, the rest of my makeup, and it'll prep it for the lipstick application that we're going to do later. So moving on to the eyes, I'm just going to create a base on my eyelids for the eyeshadows to go on to, and this will just even out the skin tone on the lid. You can go ahead and use whatever base that works for you. You can even go ahead and use a primer. This is what works for me, so this is what I'm going to use. And I always use my concealer, and this is the Line Smoothing Concealer by Almay. And I just set that with a powder, any powder foundation or translucent powder, just to set that concealer. And then onto the eyeshadow, I am going to grab my crease brush or my blending brush. This is by MAC, the MAC 217. And I'm going to use this brown color right here. So this is a really pretty brown color. It looks like it has a lot of shimmer if you look at it from the pan, but actually it really doesn't. Once you apply it onto your lids, you can hardly see the shimmer. So I'm gonna apply it starting from the outer corner, just like that, and just dragging that color onto the crease, and I'm just stopping halfway in. Okay, so customize this eye makeup to your own eye shape and just look for your own crease. So I'm just going like that. And just slightly push that color above the crease just a little bit. Just because I want that brown to show. Like when I open my eyes like that, as you can see the brown peaks. And I'm going to push it inwards with a very light hand. Really lightly. To the lid color, I'm just going to use a shader brush. You can use any regular shader brush you have, and I'm going to dip it onto this shimmery taupe shadow, and this shadow is kind of powdery actually, but just be very careful. And I'm going to apply it wet, and I'm going to spritz some of my Mark's Mist Opportunity. This is kind of like the Max Fix Plus. Yeah, spray it like that, and I'm just going to apply it onto my lid. And see how wetting that shadow really intensifies that color. So just all over the lid. Apply that on my inner 1/3 of my lower lash line, just like so. So I'm just gonna quickly clean my MAC 217. And you can leave the look like this if you want to. I mean like the lid color. But I want to add some more definition onto the crease, and I'm just gonna use this shimmery black. And I'm just going to use a little bit of product, and I'm going to apply that onto the outer corner just really lightly, and push it onto the crease just a little bit. Again, I'm going to clean my blending brush, and I'm going to go back with that brown color right there. And I'm just going to place it on top of that black. Just blending the two together, just so it doesn't look too harsh. And when I do this, I'm using a very, very light hand. Okay. And just go back and forth. Blending brush, and I'm going to go on the edge of that brown. And just go back and forth like that, just to diffuse the harsh line on the edge right there. And I'm also going to use a shader brush, dip onto that brown, and just a tad bit of that black. Just one dip. And I'm going to go on my lower lash line, just right there on the outer half. Just like that. Just to kind of frame the eyes a little bit. Color. If you look at the palette, everything that I can use for like a highlight color is just way too shimmery. So I'm not going to use any of those shadows. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a concealer, which is a, let me see, which one am I going to use? I'm going to use a concealer that is lighter than my skin tone, and that will be a great highlight color. Okay, so I usually use my All My Line Smoothing Concealer in medium, but I'm going to use my light medium, this one right here. So just a little bit on the brow bone. Okay. And you can use a brush, but I'm just going to use my finger to blend it. And it will be the perfect highlight. Just like that. And go back with that blending brush and just blend that concealer with that crease color. So you can pretty much leave the look like this and then just go ahead and apply your favorite black eyeliner on the waterline and the upper lash line. But I'm going to add a bit definition onto the eyes, and I'm going to use a lighter shade eyeshadow right here. So this is what I use for the lid color, and I'm going to use this one, which is just a shade lighter with that same shader brush. And I'm just going to apply it onto the center of the eye, just right there, just to highlight it. So just to save some time, I already lined my upper lash line and my waterline with a gel liner, and I used the one by Mark. It's their Keep It Going Longwear liner in Entourage, and it's the silver and black duo. Here you go. And I also added some false lashes. False lashes are optional, but I think that it just makes the eye makeup look more complete and pretty. So you guys don't have to do that, but I like false lashes. So I went ahead and did that, and obviously I have my concealer and foundation on, and for concealer I used my All My Line Smoothing Concealer in medium. And for foundation, I used my Revlon Color Stay. Everything with a powder, and I used my MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in medium deep. So for the blush, I'm using my Milani blush in Mai Tai. It's just a pretty pinky coral shade. And with a stippling brush, I'm just going to brush it onto my cheeks, starting from the apples of my cheeks, just like that, and just brushing it up outwards. Okay. And for the lips, I'm using my NYX Round Lip Gloss in Peach. This one right here. It's just a really pretty, to me it looks more like a coral peach color, and it's just so pretty. So it's really up to you what kind of lip color you want to use. You can either go nude or like mauve, or use like a pink lip color. So this is the finished look, you guys, and as promised, here is neutral eyes using my e.l.f. Beauty Encyclopedia, as you can see. So I hope you guys liked this tutorial, and please subscribe, like, and comment, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon.